Have you thought about trying the carnivore diet, the carnivore lifestyle, and then just said to yourself, no, I can't do it, it's too expensive? I wanted to talk about that today because I can't tell you how many times at work or at church or talking to a relative on the phone, when they ask me about my carnivore journey and they hear me talk about all the steak that I eat, a common thing that I hear from them all the time is, well, there's just no way I could afford that. I couldn't afford to be on the carnivore diet. And then they hang up or they leave and they go to Five Guys Burgers and Fries and they order the double meat burger combo meal that comes with a bag of fries and a large drink, and they pay $16 for it, But I mean, on a serious note, I mean, fast food is getting ridiculously high. There are lots of combo meals out there that are $11, $12, $13, $14. And there really are some of them that's $16, $17 now for a combo meal. And I guarantee you can pick out a really nice ribeye steak at your local grocery store for that same price. Now you're gonna have to cook it at home. They're not gonna cook it for you, but you can eat a ribeye steak for the same price as you can eat fast food. And that's just a fact. But let's look at the grocery shopping list where you're really gonna save money. This is where, it just right off the bat, it debunks the myth that, the carnivore diet is too expensive. I can't afford that kind of lifestyle. Because when you go to Costco or you go to Walmart and you fill your shopping buggy up with hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of all kinds of junk, with chips, cookies, candies, Pop-Tarts, all kinds of bread, crackers, and then all the sauces and stuff that you fill your fridge up with, your barbecue sauce and ketchups and all that. I mean, it's crazy. The hundreds of dollars a month that people spend filling their pantries full of nothing but junk food. I mean, and then you open up your spice cabinet and things are falling out on you because you're overflowed with spices, and there's no telling how much you're spending on all of that. But when you look at the carnivore lifestyle, all you're buying is meat, eggs, and salt, maybe some fish. And the fish, you can keep that stored. You get those individually wrapped fillets and keep those in your freezer, and you can just thaw them out the day you're going to cook them. But when your shopping list consists of just meat, eggs, fish, and salt, I don't know how anyone can look at that and say, oh, I can't afford that. But they can afford hundreds of dollars worth of chips and ding-dongs and Twinkies and all the things that's in your pantry that's making you sick. And then the last thing that, the reason why, for me, the carnivore diet is a lot cheaper is because of all the money that I'm now saving on prescription medications. Because by eating the carnivore lifestyle and no longer eating all of the processed junk that, that the pantries are filled up with, no longer eating chips and the Twinkies and the candy and the ding-dongs and everything that caused all of my chronic diseases in the first place, I've now been able to get off all of my insulin and my Victoza and most of my blood pressure medications, and that's a savings of almost $300 a month. I think it comes out to about $280 that I was spending on the medications that I no longer have to take. So that's an extra $280 a month right there. That will buy a lot of ribeyes. Hey, thanks for listening. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.